In this lecture, we will focus on methods for evaluating and improving performance using self-assessment and feedback. Whether preparing for a speech, an interview, or another public speaking setting, structured reflection helps identify strengths and areas that need adjustment. When combined with constructive input from others, these techniques contribute to stronger communication skills and increased confidence. Objectives of the lecture. In this lecture, you will learn how to use self-assessment methods such as recording, mirror practice, and structured evaluation, how to seek and apply constructive feedback from others, how to track progress and set goals for continuous improvement. Becoming a confident speaker requires more than practice. It requires intentional review and refinement. Simply repeating an activity without assessing what is working and what is not can slow progress. By using structured evaluation methods and seeking useful feedback, speakers can make meaningful improvements. Self-assessment techniques. Self-assessment allows individuals to analyze their own performance and make necessary adjustments. This can be done in several ways. Recording and reviewing performances. One of the most effective ways to evaluate speaking skills is by recording a practice session and watching it critically. This method allows speakers to identify speech patterns. Noticing repeated filler words, such as or like, helps reduce unnecessary verbal pauses. Evaluate voice and tone. Listening to pitch, volume, and pacing helps determine whether adjustments are needed for clarity. Observe body language. Watching how gestures, posture, and facial expressions contribute to or take away from the message. Track progress over time. Comparing multiple recordings helps document growth and highlight areas that still need work. Mirror practice. Practicing in front of a mirror allows speakers to see their expressions and gestures in real time. This method is useful for becoming aware of nonverbal cues. Observing how facial expressions match the spoken words ensures consistency between verbal and nonverbal communication. Improving eye contact. Practicing as if addressing an audience builds confidence in maintaining steady eye contact. Correcting nervous habits. Identifying and reducing fidgeting or unintentional gestures can lead to a more polished delivery. Using checklists for structured self-assessment. A checklist provides a systematic way to review different aspects of performance. A well-structured checklist might include: was my voice clear and easy to hear? Did I maintain eye contact with the audience? Were my gestures natural and purposeful? Did I pace my speech appropriately? Did I stay on topic without unnecessary tangents? Using a checklist after each practice session ensures a more objective evaluation rather than relying on general impressions. Seeking and applying constructive feedback. While self-assessment is valuable, external feedback provides an additional perspective. Effective feedback should be specific. Instead of vague comments like, "It was good," feedback should highlight what worked well and what could be improved. Example: your introduction was engaging, but you spoke too quickly in the middle section. Balanced. Constructive input includes both strengths and areas for improvement. Actionable. Suggestions should be practical so the speaker knows what to adjust. Example: try pausing after key points to give the audience time to absorb your message. How to seek feedback from others. Peer feedback. Practicing in front of classmates, friends, or colleagues provides useful insights. Mentor or instructor feedback. A professor, coach, or experienced speaker can offer guidance tailored to specific goals. Audience reactions. Observing an audience's engagement, body language, and follow-up questions provides clues about which parts of a presentation are effective. Applying feedback for improvement. Simply receiving feedback is not enough. Speakers must take steps to apply it. Strategies include focusing on one or two areas at a time. Trying to fix everything at once can be overwhelming. Prioritizing key improvements makes progress more manageable. Practicing targeted adjustments. If feedback suggests that pacing is too fast, practicing intentional pauses can help. Tracking progress. Over multiple sessions, keeping a journal or recording feedback over time helps track growth. Setting goals and tracking progress. Improvement requires consistency and clear objectives. Setting measurable goals provides motivation and direction. SMART goals for continuous improvement. A structured approach is to set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Examples: short-term goal, reduce filler words by 50% within 3 practice sessions. Mid-term goal, improve clarity and projection by practicing vocal exercises for 5 minutes daily over the next month. Long-term goal, deliver a full presentation confidently in front of an audience without relying on notes. Using reflection to track growth. Keeping a journal after each speaking practice helps monitor improvement. Entries can include: what went well? What needs further development? What specific feedback did I receive? What is my goal for the next practice session?